Hi, this is Beebee. I'm here with my dog Ruby. This is Hustle Cat. Our beloved, who unfortunately must wait for another playthrough, has handed us a rock. And I heard penguins do the same thing. Turn it over, she says. Oh, of course, haha. Oh, it's a Geo, duh. Yeah. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see. Is she smiling? She's smiling just a little. Amethyst. It's really pretty. Do you like crystals? Who wouldn't? You're right. I used to collect quartz as a kid, she says. Oh, I wouldn't have expected that. Hmm. I wonder if she's into the whole healing crystal thing. Maybe she knows something about magic after all. Probably not. I'm not going to ask, at least. She'd look at me like I had three heads. She doesn't she kind of already though? I took a Benadryl. So we'll see how long we can play before I become incoherent with grogginess. Avery says, "You don't seem the type, that's all. I bet you look really cool with a quartz point necklace, though. I should keep that in mind. I wonder when her birthday is." Ha, maybe. She gives my shoulder a light slap, then stands up. I'm going back up. Oh, okay. You coming? Oh, yeah, sure, 1 second. And we're up! Well, that was a bust, mostly. It was kind of nice to talk to Mason, I guess. It feels good to be getting closer to everybody here. It's sort of like I finally have a social life. Well, sort of. I guess I'm still hanging out with a bunch of cats, one way or another. Back to the drawing table on this curse business, huh? I drift from person to person, helping everybody with what they're doing for a while, but eventually the urge takes over. I just want to play with cats. That's fair. Shunsuke gets all excited when I bust out the bell toy. Guess I'd be excited too. Owl gets messed up on the catnip toy. Now is swatting at his own tail, and I think the tail might be winning. Valentine is rolling around, kicking at nothing in the air. Seems to be having plenty of fun without me. Marina chases the feather on the string all the way up to the platform. Wish I had that much energy. And then they start taking naps, and that seems what we're gonna do, I'm sure. Will somebody please exhume Avery from that pile in the corner? Graves is saying. Ah! I jump up with a start. When did I fall asleep? Good morning, sleepyhead, says Finley. Why is there a garland on my head? In fact, I seem to be covered in cat toys. What the heck? Well, we tried to wake you up, says Finley. With catnip? What is all this? Mason says, Finley. Finley says, what? I just put a mouse there to see if you'd wake up, and then you didn't, so I put another, and another, and another. I got some really cute pictures out of it. Oh my god, don't post those on the blog. Why would I ever do that? I fling a catnip mouse at Finley as hard as I can. It ricochets off her head. Ha ha, ow, hey. Okay, they won't go on the blog. Good, or there will be worse violence upon you. Today. No, Finley, be nice, says Landry. Graves says, all of you stop distracting me from the matter at hand. Dinner has arrived. We say, I thought you were actually going to make dinner, not just order takeout. Landry says, we usually order takeout on off days. It's nice to get a change of pace and try some of the other restaurants around here. Hayes says, and there are fewer dishes to wash, which is an issue for you. Graves says, the cuisine du jour is brought to us by the Thai restaurant downtown. You all so enjoy. Oh, okay, the restaurant we enjoy. Got you. Avery, I believe you'll be experiencing their slender for the first time tonight. We say, what did you get? You didn't ask me what I wanted from the menu. Finley says, I did, actually. You mumbled something about pad thai, then rolled over on top of a bunch of cat toys. Well, I mean, that's what I would have wanted anyway, so I look over to the tables, and it looks like they've pulled them all together into one long row again. Takeout boxes pile up in the center table, and all of the places have already been set. Bon appetit, my dear employees. And the pack descends on the takeout boxes. After some sorting, we're all settled with our respective food, and we sit down for dinner. Graves takes the seat at the head of the table like a dick. Well, he claims it in name, but he's hardly sitting at all. When he's not flitting between us and offering us drinks, he's standing behind his chair and telling a story in as grand a Graves gesture as you'd imagine. This is a nightmare scenario. This is literally just like ego theater, this motherfucker. Graves says, when I was in college, none of you would have recognized me. Finley says, what, did you take a break from your goth phase? You go grunge for a while? Graves says, I would never break style. No, in fact, if anything, I suppose you could say I was more goth then. I had long black hair and I wore such elaborate makeup. I had fishnet stockings and a corset, and when preps looked at me, I put my finger up at them. If anything, that sounds more on brand than you are right now. Why stop? We asked. Graves says, you can't imagine how much time that took from my day. I have a business to run now, after all. Reese says, Dad showed me a photo once, the one of you with your bandmate. Graves says, who? The guy with the mohawk? I don't know how he got such a huge hawk. Graves says, ah, yes, it was pure witchcraft, that hair. He's doing it on purpose, isn't he? With the witch jokes. Landry says, wait, you were in a band? Finley says, are you really surprised by that, Landry? Come on. Everybody was in a band in the 90s. Graves says, I don't recall that stereotype, but yes, I was in fact in a band. Was it Witch House? Because apparently that's a thing. I've been rewatching Buffy recently because I'm in quarantine and what else am I going to do? And I forgot for the first 3 or 4 seasons, they have, I don't know if they're actual musical guests or how they figured this out, but they have like all of these unnecessary like breaks in the story where they have like some indie artist performing in like the Bronze or something. And it's all like this like 90s like whiny ass like grungy type music, college rock type stuff. It's really good. It's so like very classic. And they're like, just time for a music break. We're just gonna listen to this for a while. They cut it out later, like towards season 5, but like for the first 4 seasons, there's a lot of musical guests, which I forgot about. And they're all very moody. So we say, I bet it was called like Masters of the Night or something like that. Graves says, no, Avery, it was not. I'd thank you to give me more credit than that. Finley says, nah, more like Nightly Nightshade. Or Dark Carousel, says Mason. Graves says, no. Hayes says, or Sorrows of Blood. At 2 Hayes? I know, of all the people to start ragging on him, so mean. You are all so cruel. Landry says, you have to tell us the real name or they'll keep going. Graves says, I refuse to further enable this slander. It was Spider Coven with an X, says Reese. Reese! What? How do you spell spider with an X? Goth willpower. It would be spider? Spider with the z sound. You're kidding me. Reese says they had a song that was called something like Rose Baptism. I only remember the parts that weren't in French, but I hate this man so very much. No. It went something like, no, this is traitorous. My own pupil betrays me. I'm not gonna read these. I'm not. I don't understand why this is here. Right, Graves? Graves isn't listening to us anymore. He's pacing around and mumbling in agony. We say, how do you know all this, Reese? Graves and my dad went to college together, and that's not a euphemism, I'm sure. He went to their shows. He met your mother at one of them, if I recall. What a nightmare. Oh no, you have me to thank for your very existence, my boy, if you know what I mean. Don't put it like that. Everybody's laughing and having a good time. Even Graves is being a good sport. This is nice. I wonder how long they've been working together. They're all like a big family. How long has this cafe been here? How many years has it been? Graves is a lot more charming than I thought. He knows how to work a crowd at least. I'm starting to get it. I guess this is why nobody's at all that mad at Graves, even though they're going through this weird nonsense. He's kind of like everybody's weird but benevolent uncle. We all chat over dinner, then coffee, and before I know it, the sun is totally gone. How long have we been doing this? Shoot, I better get home and feed Mochi before he throws a fit. He gets real passive-aggressive when he's fed late, we say. It is quite late, says Graves. I'll take care of all the dishes and sundries, so please relax and prepare yourselves to face the day tomorrow. Finley says, yeah, I guess we all better get going, huh? Mason says, later. Mason's already heading out the back. She barely even turns her head when she waves goodbye. We say, all right, everybody, see you tomorrow. And we're out. Peace. See ya, losers. Boy, it got late. The streetlights are on, but I still sort of hate walking the back roads at night because they're kind of sparsely lit. I don't know why, but I feel a little like that's a bad idea tonight. I decide to take the other way home. It's a bit longer, but the store lights are brighter once I get through this alley. Besides, it's pretty nice out. There's a lot of rusty junk on this street. Did someone just jump their crappy old bike here? Rude. How long has this been here? It looks like it's been around for years, but I don't remember seeing a messed up bike like that yesterday. I should be more observant. Graves should complain about it to someone. It doesn't make the walk to the cafe look that good to customers. I mean, walking through an alleyway full of, garage doors and dumpsters probably doesn't either. I can't shake this creepy feeling clawing up my spine. This is a quiet neighborhood. I've never felt this something. Something feels different, off, eerie. I haven't been getting much sleep lately. I could be imagining it. I don't know. All I know is I want to be home. There is one other person on this street. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. His fucking anime ass. What is he doing? This is a weird place to loiter. Is he lost? I should offer him directions. As I get closer... Ah! He whips his head and stares me down with an intense gravity, threatening to root me in place and allow the chill in my spine to sink in its claws. This fucking Naruto... I don't know. I sever eye contact and hurry on my way. Never mind, I shouldn't talk to him at all. Maybe I should have crossed the street to avoid this, because I seem to have his attention now. Out of the corner of my eye when I pass, I see his head move to follow me. I walk faster. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating, making things up, but I'm not about to stay and find out what his deal is. Yikes. I feel like he's still watching me, but I'm not going to look back to find out. I walk even faster. Yikes! Maybe I'm making a mountain out of a molehill here, but that was creepy. I'm going to stick to the back streets after all. I think that's the opposite of what you should do. I better go take care of Mochi before he jumps through the window and attacks me for food. I head upstairs and the rest of the night is pretty quiet. No more weirdos on the street, just the four-legged weirdo that lives in my apartment. You? But as it turns out, if I'd stuck around, I would have seen the man continue on his way. I would have seen him take the back alley all the way to the cafe. I would have seen him stare in the window of the cafe for a long time, then up to the third floor. I would have seen him leave a rusty, not a lusty handprint, but a rusty handprint on the shutters of the building across the street. Dun 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 dun. The mystery deepens. Grave pops in and out of the cafe like a stray cat over the next couple weeks, never staying for long. I don't know what he's doing when he's gone. The days come and go, and we settle into a routine. Everybody shows up and does their thing. I'm getting better at my job, and I'm getting better at some other stuff, too. Hey, Mochi, check it out, we say. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Uh-oh. Shoo! Oh my god, okay. I'm allergic to something. Mochi opens one eye and thumps his tail once against the side of the couch. I'm almost totally sure he understands me now, somehow. Cat meows. When I talk to him, it's not like I'm talking to a sentient pillow anymore. He actually acknowledges what I say and responds. It's not that weird to talk to your pets anyway, right? I mean, it's not like he's literally talking back to me. That would be weird. I set 2 cola cans next to each other, then take a step back. Are you watching? You better be watching. Cat meows. Okay, here we go. I concentrate, and the cola cans flutter apart into long ribbons like potato peels. They collapse on each other and form a jumbled mess of aluminum. There's some soft crunching while the ball of soda can wobbles around a bit. Shapes begin to emerge from the ball of aluminum ribbons, arms, legs, ears. Then, before you know it, ta-da! A soda can sculpture of a cat! It's you! Mochi makes a little huffing noise, then closes his eyes. I set the cat sculpture aside with all the others. All the others! What, you don't think it looks like you? You're the worst audience. I'm gonna show this to the guys at the cafe. They'll appreciate it. If they don't burn you at the stake. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. Take care. Bye 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 bye.